So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to go over today includes a new state of play that could be happening this week, Sony secretly buying a Konami IP that could be Metal Gear Solid, but I have my own thoughts on this, and Sly Cooper PlayStation 5's reveal announcement. First, yes or no, would you care if Metal Gear Solid came back on PlayStation 5 or not? I'm curious how many of you actually are interested in the Metal Gear Solid franchise coming back, or do you even care? So comment below, yes or no, if you care about Metal Gear Solid coming back on the PlayStation 5 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Sly Cooper's return on PlayStation 5. So we've been talking about rumors in regards to Sly Cooper coming back since last year. This all started with insider Nick Baker, or Special Nick, on Twitter that pretty much said that 2 Sucker Punch classics, Infamous and Sly Cooper, were coming back and are in the works. He stated that Sly Cooper has been in the works since last summer, but we had another insider, Roberto Serrano, say that Sly Cooper has been in the works since 2020, not just last year. I added this part because it makes more sense that it's been in the works longer than starting just last summer if today's story is going to make more sense. So the story today revolves around account NGT, which is an account you've probably heard mentioned a few times on the channel, or Twitter account. The main source of their attraction is leaking the upcoming Star Wars Eclipse title from Quantic Dreams. So what's the latest from account NGT? They stated the following recently. According to a source for Sly, they are aiming for a reveal for the second half of 2022, which makes sense since later this year is Sly's 20th anniversary. So Sly Cooper, for those who don't know or those who need a refresher, released on September 23rd, 2002. So this September would make it 20 years of Sly Cooper, which is crazy to think about that it's been that long. But this is what I mean when I said I needed to include what Roberto Serrano said, because it wouldn't make as much sense for Sony to reveal Sly Cooper PlayStation 5 this year if they just started early development last summer, which is literally less than a year ago. On the other hand, you have a developer like Insomniac Games who started early development on Wolverine and revealed it anyways to the world. But not every developer is Insomniac Games. We'll see how this goes. I'll definitely replay the franchise once we get closer to launch for this game, if it is in fact happening, that Sly Cooper 5 is happening. Now, diving into the second story of the video, state of play this week. So this story is actually interesting because new news just came out this morning as I was making this video. So let's start off with the first part here. Roberto Serrano. So Roberto Serrano dropped a tweet more than a month ago, and he stated that a new state of play would be happening this March 10th, this Thursday. I don't believe I've seen him state what will be there, but I don't blame him if he doesn't want to state that, considering that the last state of play, which he also stated would be happening in early February, and it did actually happen, was actually focused on GT7 versus what he stated it would be focused on, which was third-party game updates. So he still got it right when he said an event would happen in early February. This gets more interesting this morning because Video Game Chronicle, which is a site that doesn't really report on rumors until they have some decent backing, put out this article this morning. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, Sony Interactive Entertainment is planning to hold its next digital game showcase this month, it's claimed. That's according to multiple sources who told Game Reactor that the PlayStation parent had been planning a State of Play livestream for this week. However, it's claimed that Sony Interactive Entertainment has been facing calls to delay the event due to the ongoing invasion of Ukraine. Some developers who are set to show off their games in the show, and even some at PlayStation Studios, have asked for the show to be delayed because they don't want to take the spotlight away from the awful stuff happening right now, the publication claims. This has allegedly led to talks about delaying it a week or two, but at least it sounds like we'll get some very exciting announcement from PlayStation and its partners before the end of March. So I'm not here to take away anything from what's happening in Ukraine. 100%, that's not what I want to do. It's a horrible situation over there. But as someone who's Middle Eastern, I wouldn't be honest with you guys if I didn't state that it does make me feel some type of way to see the attention Ukraine gets versus countries in the Middle East. But you're not here for my political opinion. We're here to talk games. So let's just continue with the story. Taken from the article, they're stating a showcase and a state of play. It sounds like they're talking about just one event here, a state of play where they're showcasing games. Not sure why they chose those words, because I'm sure Video Game Chronicle knows both state of play and showcase have been used to describe two different type of events from Sony. But my point here is going back to Roberto Serrano, who again said this information before Video Game Chronicle and Game Reactor reported on it this morning. Roberto states that a new state of play should go down this week, but also stated that a PlayStation showcase is set for March 25th. So two events this month. Again, a showcase from Sony means a bigger event versus a state of play, which are usually smaller shows. Roberto seems to have been on point with a state of play possibly happening this week. So let's see how this all goes down. It's still all rumor for now. If there's going to be a state of play this week, then Sony would at the latest announce it tomorrow, Tuesday the 8th. And if there's going to be a showcase this month, I really hope Sony talks about PlayStation VR 2 and just rips the band-aid on that one. If it's going to be delayed and it's going to come out next year, just let us know right now so I can take it off my mind. And of course, I need more information on Factions 2. I had to throw that in there. But you guys let me know if you think Sony will delay the event or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, Sony privately acquires Konami IP. Reading from Gaming Bolt, with a new PlayStation showcase rumored to be happening this month, there have been a number of reports on what could possibly be revealed. A new trailer for Hogwarts Legacy is more and more likely at the very least. However, another rumor has been doing the rounds recently about PlayStation announcing the return of an extremely popular franchise in Q4 2022. The news came from VG News Insider on Twitter, who later said they would have more information on whether it was first or third party franchise. However, in a new tweet, they revealed that PlayStation have privately acquired the rights to a very popular Konami IP. It is rumored to be the game I referred to in my earlier leak. More information has been promised for next week. The obvious assumption is that this is either Silent Hill or Metal Gear Solid. Rumors for remakes and more or new games in both franchises have been circulating for a while now, with Sony's name coming up frequently. No formal announcement has ever been made though, so take this latest report with a grain of salt. Also keep in mind that this is rumored to be the game mentioned in the last leak. For all we know, Sony's Revival, which may be a new Sly Cooper and or Infamous game, could be entirely different from this purported deal. So right off the bat, I personally think Konami would never sell their IPs to anyone. The properties they hold are very valuable, but then again, I never thought Microsoft would buy Activision. Crazy things have happened in the last 2 years. Let's say this did happen. Let's say Sony did acquire an IP from Konami. To me, Metal Gear Solid makes more sense because Silent Hill isn't only being worked on by one party. It's possibly being worked at Blooper Games as per reports from last year. The Metal Gear Solid rumors we've heard have only been about Sony and a remake happening from Sony and nothing but Sony. Nothing else. Of course, this is all rumor for now, so let's see how this goes later this week and even this month if an event is happening. But you guys let me know if you believe Sony bought Metal Gear Solid or Silent Hill from Konami or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For this video, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It's almost event time." Whether it's this week or later this month, there seems to be an event happening this month, March, from PlayStation. If you're excited, destroy the comment section with "It's almost event time," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.